news tonight. Governor Bassir II assures reversal of Asu Okang appointment as state representative, Niger Delta Development Commission Board. Nigeria Labour Congress to embark on two-day warning strike over unmet demands. Plus, Pet Media honors first Cross River State Emeritus Professor, urges media to set agenda for positive developmental strides. Details in just a moment. Good evening, it's nice to have you on Nta Calabar News at 7. I am Paul Abel, now the news in details. The state's governor, Senator Bassir II, has assured that President Bola Tinubu will reverse the appointment of the People's Democratic Party stalwart Asu Okang as a representative of the state in the board of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. The governor was addressing members of the All Progressive Congress who staged a protest to his office. Justina Etem reports.
The recent announcement that President Bola Tinubu has nominated a die-hard PDP member and former Commissioner of Information as a member of the board of the Niger Delta Development Commission triggered this protest. The protesters, in their numbers, displaying placards with different inscriptions, stormed the government house to air their grievances, speaking with one voice that Mr. Asu Okang does not deserve the position.
It is very, very unethical. It is very, very aberrant to the fact that the first appointment coming from the national to Cross River State is going to a PDP, an opposition party for that matter. A party that rolled us on the ground, a party that gave us tough fight.
The man in question is a frontline mobilizer of PDP. Is a direct ally of Sandy Ono, the PDP candidate in Cross River State, who are still in court. How can they now be rewarded ahead of all of us here that are yet to be rewarded? So we say no, we reject it.
On his part, Governor Tu urged the aggrieved members of the All Progressives Congress to remain calm, expressing confidence that President Tinubu, who is an astute politician, will address the matter in their favor.
Cross River State has never been a conquered territory. No. We are not fighting anybody, but we want our rights. Yes. I'm here to assure you that Mr. President is going to look into it. Mr. President loves Cross River State.
The protesters say the Niger Delta Development Commission Act stipulates that to occupy such an office, the nominee must be an indigene of the oil-producing area of the state, and Asu Okang is not one. In Calabar, Justina Etem, NTA News.
And away from protests and the APC, the media must remain a major factor to anchor the desires of the citizens in democracy while setting the agenda for positive developmental strides in the society. These were the views of stakeholders during the Calabar Media Hangout organized by Pet Media Events Ventures held in honor of Cross River State First Emeritus Professor, Professor Nta Calabar of the Dillon University, New Orleans, USA. Correspondent was there and completes the report.
Nta Calabar is a Nigerian-American political science professor, named one of America's best teachers with several awards, books, and publications to his credit. He was awarded Emeritus Professor by the Dillon University, New Orleans, USA, the fourth individual to bag that exalted position and first African to achieve that height in the institution. And this event in Calabar is to honor this academic icon, the first emeritus professor from Cross River State, as personalities across the country extol the virtues of Professor Okang while charging the media to sell the country through such interface and the use to emulate its sterling qualities.
Don't wait until you think you need to be famous. No. Start small. Do something to touch your community. Don't follow people. Don't follow the crowd.
Young people, you must be intentional, very ready to sacrifice yourself to pay that price for national development.
Don't be useful to the world and to society only when you are dead. Be useful when you are alive. Every young Crossivarian, wherever you have an opportunity, please fly. Our slogan is simple: the future is now.
When you can have imagination and you can have determination, you can get to anywhere. So we only need men of ideas to envision the kind of society we want. And I'm fully aligned to that burden. So just imagine a society without media. We'll be living in perpetual darkness.
After the executive, the legislative, and then the judicial, the media comes first. The professor here, I would say he has done what Napoleon could not do.
The emeritus professor speaks on the journey so far and his message to the younger generation.
Work hard, focus, think positively, and just love the God in you so they can love somebody else. Dillard University was established in 1869. There have been 3 professors emeritus since then. I became the 4th one, the only international faculty to have that emeritus title. I'm back to the country.
And we feel that just unlike others, he has a lot of credentials that are worth us honoring and recognizing. And so that's why we deem it necessary that no, it's an honor that we must do him. And we are grateful to God that we have done that honor today.
It was not a speech-making day, as jokes and beauty pageantry added glamour to the event. Impact Award was presented to the emeritus professor and other outstanding sons and daughters of the land. In Calabar, Paul Abel, Nta News.
The Cross River State government has reeled out measures put in place to mitigate the impact of flood in the state. Obaisen reports that the Director General of the State Emergency Management Agency, SEMA, Chief Angela Ogeyi Ode, stated this in an exclusive interview with Nta News on the flood modeling process put in place by the states and the temporal evacuation strategies.
Given the magnitude of destruction of farmland caused in 2002 by flood in communities in Obubra, Ikom, Etum, Yala, Udukpani, Bakassi, Biase, Akpabuyo, Ugoja and Akankpa edges of the state, the last year's flood also caused household displacement. So now that the annual climate prediction by Nigerian Meteorological Agency has alerted Nigerians on the possibly intense flood with expected intensity of rain and expected release of waters from the Cameroon Lado Dam, has the state government prepared to mitigate its impacts on flood-prone communities?
We are preparing for relief materials to be given to them. Medicals and teams are already getting set, and we are preparing our men, training our men to evacuate in case of such, and flying boats to take them out of the place, and we are getting our hostels, buildings set for them to be in case of such.
Mrs. Ode, however, urged the people of the flood-prone communities not to panic, as government has worked out modalities to mitigate its impact, but that people need to be alert. In Calabar, Oba Hyacinth, Nta News.
Those are the stories trending on our channel this day. Don't forget you can watch detailed version of the news on NTA Channel 9 Calabar, 7 o'clock in the evening every day. On behalf of the entire crew, I'm Paul Aber. Please do have a great day.